Hey guys, this is the Realme Note 50, and if you're not aware, Realme is a very popular smartphone brand in the world. But for most Nigerians, the name Realme may sound like something new. A few weeks ago, Realme just announced the Note 50 with a couple of other smartphones, showing their presence and full commitment to the Nigerian customers and space in general. And I happen to have the Realme Note 50 right here, and I've been testing this smartphone for quite some time, so I can share my honest opinion with you guys. First off, this is a sub 100,000 naira smartphone, and with that in mind, you may want to lower your expectations. This is a budget device that starts at 107,000 naira and goes up to 142,000 naira for a version with 256 gigabytes of storage. I'm sure if this device was to be released today, it will have a base storage of 64 gigabytes. Now, for the unboxing experience, Realme was kind enough to include almost all the accessories, even though the included charger is only rated at 10 watts, which translates to a longer charging time. Additionally, there is no earpiece, even though again, this phone comes with a headphone jack. Yeah, right here. Now, for the design and build quality, Realme claims this smartphone has gone through rigorous quality tests to ensure durability and sturdiness. Yes, and I can agree with them because I have intentionally dropped this device several times and nothing has happened to it. I have submerged this device inside water several times and it still works. This right here is the only smartphone at this price point that I know of that has official IP54 certification, which also proves how durable this phone is. Now, if I want to comment on the design, it reminds me of most budget devices released 2 years ago. I understand this device was released about 9 to 10 months ago, even though it is just getting to us today. To be sincere, I don't actually have a problem with the design. It has this glittering design, which looks cool with two-tone finish. The lower part is matte, which helps in protecting the device against fingerprints and smudges. Now, speaking of fingerprint, the power button houses a fingerprint sensor that actually works great for a budget device. The volume rocker keys are also tactile and responsive. At the bottom of the device, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, a microphone, a USB Type-C charging port, and a speaker grill. Then on the back of the device, we have a 13 megapixels camera, an auxiliary lens, and a flashlight. Then in front of the device, you get a 720p 90Hz IPS LCD display with a U-shaped notch that houses a 5 megapixels camera. Yeah, a 5 megapixels camera in 2024. As far as the display goes, this is in line with what you get from other devices in its price category. Watching videos and general media consumption is fine for the price. Remember, I told you to try and lower your expectations. However, if you plan on getting this device, the display won't be an issue at all. Even though the brightness is capped at 560 nits, I was still able to see slightly under direct sunlight. So I don't think it will be much of an issue for most people. Okay, let's talk about performance. The Realme Note 50 right here comes with a Unisoc T612, which is a processor designed for low-end smartphones or low-budget smartphones. Then you get up to 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is kind of low into the standard. I really wish there was an option with up to 8 gigabytes of RAM. Having enough RAM will help a lot in multitasking job and general responsiveness. Thankfully, there is RAM expansion that enables you to extend the RAM and get extra 4 gigabytes. But have it in mind that it will impact your storage capacity, especially if you choose to get the one with 64 gigabytes. Now, when it comes to real-world performance, I am happy to tell you that performance is modest for day-to-day tasks, and just like most phones at this price point, you're going to experience a few hiccups here and there. Opening apps won't be as fast as most expensive devices out there. You get what I mean. However, for basic stuff like surfing the internet, jumping from one social media app to another, texting and chatting, you're going to be absolutely fine with this device. Then for gaming, I am not sure anyone will want to buy this phone for serious gaming, but you can still play games like Candy Crush, Subway Surfers, Temple Run, and the likes with no issues. Additionally, the 90Hz refresh rate on here makes scrolling and navigating through the user interface very smooth and responsive. Another downside to this device is the fact that it comes with Realme UIT on top of Android 13. And I feel like that will be a turn off for some people who might want to consider this device. But on the plus side, the Android version is close to stock, and with that, it is very fluid and it looks polished. There are still some pre-installed apps, aka Bluetooth. Thankfully, you can uninstall them if they ever get to bother you. Okay, now let's talk about the camera on the back of this smartphone. I would say for the price, it is actually not that bad. The camera quality is decent for what it is. It captures good details and colors in well-lit condition. Listen, I said well-lit condition. And just like most budget phones out there, if you give it more light, you're going to get decent picture quality. However, you will get poor results in low lighting conditions. The 5-megapixel selfie camera offers an okay quality, as you can see here. Just go through the images and tell me what you think about them in the comment section below. Now, for the battery, the Realme Note 50 actually does a really good job. It will get you through a full day of use with ease, and that's with multiple apps running. The 5000 mAh battery is impressive, and I can boldly tell you that the battery is not an issue on this device. But what actually looks like an issue is the 10-watt charger it comes in. It took the charger almost 3 hours to fill this thing up, and that is not too welcoming. So, in summary, the Realme Note 50 is a decent smartphone that offers excellent value for money. It offers an exceptional build quality, a smartphone that is built to last, and a decent processor that brings a little bit of improvement over what the competition is offering. However, the camera still requires more improvement, and I would appreciate it if Realme can ship the next one with a higher output charging brick. Now, do I recommend this device? Well, if you're in the market for an affordable device that covers all the basics while being, very durable, I think this device is worth considering. So that is it, my review of the Realme Note 50. What do you think? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, kindly give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the very next one. And by the way, the device still works. Don't be scared. It works fine. Yeah, it's okay.